The best and most underrated Metroidvania you all missed. Aeterna Noctis. You know, back in the old days with Mozart, Da Vinci, Beethoven, and all other artists, they were only famous once they died. Hundreds of years passed for some of them to get acknowledged, and most of them died poor. That's how I see Aeterna Noctis. I see Aeterna Noctis as the best Metroidvania ever created, with very, very few people even knowing about it. It deserves millions, billions, and what it gets in return is extremely low coverage from everyone, starting from those that are most responsible, streamers and video creators. I'm not creating this video about Aeterna Noctis because I was paid to do it, but because I feel that I need to do it justice. And if any game deserves justice, then it would be Aeterna Noctis. Well, recently, Hollow Knight was my favorite Metroidvania of all time, and I'm one of those people that played every game, every Metroidvania since the genre exists. Since Castlevania, Super Metroid, Axiom Verge, Ori, Blasphemous, all games basically, okay, and Hollow Knight was my favorite. And then Aeterna Studios gave us Aeterna Noctis. Beautiful, amazing Aeterna. I seen people that love Hollow Knight, fanboys of Hollow Knight, okay, and I am one also, but I see them straight on hating Aeterna Noctis. They hate it because of many reasons. First, this is like 5 times longer game than Hollow Knight. Second, it's 10 times harder game than Hollow Knight. Third, and the most important thing, they are blind and they refuse to see that this game is currently the ultimate combo of Castlevania charm and Hollow Knight. Plus, all of those Hollow Knight fanboys, Hollow Knight came out from Shovel Knight. Okay, you go and play Shovel Knight and then you check Hollow Knight and you're gonna see that Hollow Knight copied the most important thing from Shovel Knight. Okay, gameplay. And then it mixed it up with Souls-likes and bam, we got great Metroidvania. What Aeterna did, Aeterna took everything from Hollow Knight, but it also respected older games, Castlevania, okay, old Metroidvania games, and now we got 20 Metroidvanias, all the best parts from every Metroidvania into one game, Aeterna Noctis. I'll put it in short for those that don't want to watch the entire video. What is Aeterna Noctis as Metroidvania? This is the longest Metroidvania in the existence. It takes 60 hours if you're extremely good, to 90 and 100 hours and above to finish the main campaign. Now you find me a bigger Metroidvania. It's the hardest Metroidvania among all Metroidvanias, by far. It's probably the most beautiful Metroidvania with the best art style ever. And it's the smoothest and most optimized among all Metroidvanias. And on the release date, it was bug-free. I played on a PC, but it was bug-free. 100 hours, completely polished game, completely bug-free. Amazing story. They invented language for Aeterna, Aeternian language. Music is out of this world. Okay, soundtrack of Aeterna from the main theme to everything else. Music is just freaking amazing, and you can hear it here in the video. I don't know what tune is better. Piano is godlike in this game. Why people disliked Aeterna, those that played? Because it was way too hard. Developers listened, and after a few months, they released a huge patch that offered an easier difficulty, because people were complaining that the platforming was insane. Yes, this game is insane, and I wouldn't play it any other way. After you're done with Aeterna Noctis, you'll be at least 3 times better player, for all games included, than you were before playing Aeterna Noctis. You will be better. This game serves you well, okay? It teaches you a lot of things, and the most important thing that it teaches you is patience. Patience. It enhances your will. And now with the easy mod, you can also enjoy the game without that much suffering. But yes, it's brutal. Because of its brutality, because of its length, and because of extremely hard platforming, people disliked the game. Unreal. Need to say it again, I played all Metroidvanias. Aeterna has the most diverse bosses, one of the hardest bosses in Metroidvania history. It's on par with chase scenes from Ori and the Will of the Wisps and Ori and the Blind Forest. And platforming, there is no better game for platforming. Hollow Knight is a joke compared to Aeterna Noctis in platforming. A joke. And after all of those things that I said, still a lot of people don't even know that the game exists. It's unreal. Because this game deserves way much more than this. Okay? Way much more. Not a single media covered the game. Not a single one. It was way too hard for them. Simple as that. Now they can do coverage. Okay, there is an easy mod. Now I also need to compare a bit. Alright, I gave this game 9.6 out of 10 on day 1 in my review. Now it's very close to 10 out of 10. Pure 10 out of 10, because in my opinion, this is the best Metroidvania ever created. We can compare with the best in the genre, with Axiom Verge. It has better soundtracks than Axiom Verge, and you know how great soundtracks are in Axiom Verge, I guess. It has better platforming than Ori or Hollow Knight. It's bigger than 5 best Metroidvanias combined. That's how big the map is. Bigger than 5 best Metroidvanias combined. I need to repeat again. Huge game. And it only opens up as you play. Piano tunes, songs, collectibles, monsters to hunt, bosses to kill, backtracking, non-stop leveling and new items, new gems, new upgrades, secrets, and amazing map variety with phenomenal art style. Everything is covered, every color is covered, every segment is covered. You got Metroidvania with platforming, classic combat, backtracking, boss fights, mini bosses, secrets, brawls, puzzles, chase scenes. Everything in one, man. It's like you combined Ori, Rayman, Castlevania, Metroid, Hollow Knight, Axiom Verge, Ori, and I don't know what else, Blasphemous, and put them all into one game. And you get Aeterna Noctis. I feel extreme need to do this game some justice. Some well-deserved justice. And if I can make people see the game for what it actually is, to discover the game, it'll be my honor. Just look how beautiful this game is. Look at this. Where have you seen this in your life? Now imagine, multiply this with 30, with 40 different backgrounds, map variety. Look at this. If there is a beautiful Metroidvania, then this is the one. I know that a lot of people will have some animosity towards new games, okay, because they got their favorites. It's like a new MOBA comes out and everyone that plays League of Legends will hate the new MOBA. It doesn't matter with what we compare it with. It's like when a new football club appears in your league and starts squashing your team. That's what Aeterna Noctis is. It squashes every other Metroidvania. That's the reality. And what other Metroidvania offers from the abyss to the top of space, universe? No other game offers that, man. No other. From the abyss to space. That's the variety. The game will present a new challenge to you non-stop. Non-stop you're gonna get surprised with something else. New enemy, new boss, inverted controls, new obstacles, new secrets, new quests, backtracking. Areas change along the way and how they look like. Amazing songs in every area. 2 to 3 songs per area. Piano tunes, Aeternian voice acting, cinematics. And like that is not enough, the devs from Aeterna Studios released Summum Aeterna, new game, roguelike in Aeterna world. It's in early access and I already got 50 hours playing it, cause the game is freaking phenomenal. It should be out in a year or 2 from now. But in 2021, they released a 100 hours long game, and now we got the same world, only roguelike. Full combat. For those that complained that Aeterna Noctis was plagued, and it was not, but claimed it was plagued with platforming, now you got full combat. And it works better than Aeterna Noctis and its early access, because I guess they learned how to make even better games in the meantime, and this is even smoother. And Aeterna Noctis, I don't want to compare how smooth it is, and with what, you can guess how smooth it is. One final thing, people, I wouldn't lie when I say that this game is like top 20 games that I ever played in my life. And I played them all. All! I'm 35 years old. I played everything. From early 90s till date. Very few 2D side-scrollers. It doesn't matter if it's platformers, metroidvanias, action platformers, pure platformers or so on. Pure action side-scrollers. Very few of them will offer so much content as Aeterna Noctis. I hope that you will share this video for people to see and to try the game out, to remain with the game, because Aeterna is a long game and you keep learning while you play. The real gameplay of Aeterna Noctis starts after 40 or 50 hours in the game, when you get all skills and combos, okay? And then they let you play for another 30-40 hours while you're at your maximum. The game doesn't end in 2-3 hours like other games when you're on top of your skill. They let you play and they up the difficulty even more. You have a feeling like the game never ends. That's the feeling while you play Aeterna Noctis, and you don't want it to end, because that's how brilliant it is. So stop watching, install, play, recommend to your friends, share on social media. I don't do it because of me. I wanna see this game succeed, okay? I really want to, because it deserves so. Thanks for watching.